We're going to start by grounding ourselves down to the center of the earth, visualizing anchoring down to the core of the earth. Go ahead and visualize creating a field of light around your body, protecting your space, owning your space, becoming aware of all that is around you. And we're going to begin by working with the physical layer of the body, and just tapping into the energy that is within the body and bringing ourselves into a state of neutrality. So any emotions that we might be feeling at this time, go ahead and visualize eliminating them out of the body. Taking a nice deep breath, inhaling and exhaling. And as you visualize coming into a state of neutrality, we begin to move energies through the body. Go ahead and visualize that from the center of the earth, you're going to bring up a powerful wave of green energy that's going to come rushing up into the body, creating a vortex of energy. As it moves around the different layers of our body, eliminating any kind of debris that are here in the first level, the first dimensional plane. From the universe, go ahead and bring down a powerful wave of gold light that comes down through the crown of the head, combining with this green light, earth chakra. The healing energy of the earth mixes with cosmic energy at the center core of your body. And as it rotates, visualize clearing all layers of the multidimensional body. Breathing deeply, inhale and exhale. Go ahead and send 10% of that back down to the center of the earth. You're going to take 80% of that, send it up your spine, out from the crown of your head, creating a coating energy around the entire sphere of protection. Severing any cords that we have with people, places, and things that are no longer in alignment with us. Go ahead and visualize bringing that green and gold energy now into the body as it goes up your spine and from your arms, filling the inside of your protective field, penetrating into the pores, into the flesh, the muscles, the bones, down to the cellular level of the body, transmuting any darkness into pure white light. Breathing deeply. Very good. So just feel the rush of energy that moves through the body, down to the center of the earth, up out through the crown and around the body, and back into the center core of the physical body. And just feel that rushing energy through the body, that it clears up any kind of debris that is within the body that does not serve us. And I want you to pay attention to the layers of your body. We have the first down to the seventh layer of the body. Just visualize clearing each one of those layers as you move that energy around. Very good. Excellent. And with every breath you take, allowing yourself to go deeper into a state of complete relaxation. We're going to start working now with the first layer of your body, the root. Go ahead and focus on the root chakra. And as you focus on the root chakra, I want you to be absolutely present with that root chakra and allow any kind of sensations and emotions that arise to just allow them to flow through, taking note of any emotions that are arising, any images, memories. As you allow those memories to arise, notice what is the emotion that lives in that root chakra for you. What is the program, the thought form that most is triggered through the root? Letting go of any ideas of what the root chakra represents, I really want you to tap into your body and what you find within that root. What is the information that you find there? Go up to the sacral chakra now. The orange light underneath the navel. Go ahead and tap into that chakra and reading into that space. What is the information that is within that space? What is the emotion that lives in this space? Go ahead and notice that with every breath you take, becoming more and more aware of what lies within your own body. And this is the second layer of the body. The sacral chakra is the second layer of the body. So even though you might be tapping into the information that's here in the sacral, you may also be tapping into sensations around your body, around the physical body, wherever you might be feeling. Notice where you're feeling soreness in the body. And if it starts to act up or you become aware of it, it'll usually let itself known by causing a sensation in the body. This is how your body begins to communicate with you. So go ahead and tap into what is within that second layer of the body. You're going to go up to the third, the yellow light at the center core. Go ahead and visualize the emotional center. Reading in, being absolutely present with the solar plexus. What is the emotion that you hold most here in the solar plexus? And again, you're tapping in to the third layer of your body. So go ahead and take a look at that. What does your third layer look like? Are there tears? Are there holes? Are there openings? Is there a lot of a certain color in that space? Is there a certain emotion that lives within that layer? So just notice the memories that are lingering within this layer of the body and just kind of reviewing as you look back at the first, second, and third, how much information is there? How much information is in those layers? Notice that. Just observing, not judging, simply observing what you see there. Breathing. And I also want you to notice that with practice, you can do this with your eyes open as well. You're going to go up into the heart chakra. Go ahead and tap in. Be present absolutely with the heart chakra, tapping into the information that is there within the heart and beginning to notice any emotions that begin to arise. What are you storing in the heart chakra, in the fourth layer of your body? Go ahead and scan once again. Is there any openings, holes, tears, rips in your auric field in the fourth layer of your body? Notice if any aches and pains in the body begin to come up. And we're going to work with that, with those pains in just a moment. I will show you how to work with that. You're going to go up to the throat now, the blue chakra in the center of your throat. Go ahead and tap into that fifth body now. As you begin to tap into this chakra, being present, observing the emotions that live here within the throat. And these are very complex systems. The chakra systems of the body are complex. They are connected to organs, layers of the body. They are connected to different systems and runways of energy in the body. So go ahead and tap into the throat and the information that might be in that space. Tapping into the fifth layer of your body. What are you storing in the fifth layer of your body? Tap into that. You're going to go into the sixth now, being present with the sixth chakra, tapping into the information that's there. What's coming up for you now in the sixth? The indigo chakra. Take a look at that. Feel the emotions that are there, the thoughts, the memories, and expand out to the sixth layer of your body. Tap into the physical body, how it holographically projects out into your energetic space. And this is where you're going to find some information about your intuition and what's going on with your intuition. And always remembering to maintain your grounding, to maintain the awareness of your energetic field, to maintain that energy running through the body. As we run energy through the body, it helps us maintain a really high vibration because we're mixing earth life force energy with cosmic energy, and that's what we're made out of. So we're going back to the core essence, the core matter of what brings this entire organism together. Breathing deeply. I'm doing a lot of talking today. So we're going to go now into the higher levels of the multidimensional body. I want you to tap in now to the seventh chakra, going up to the seventh. And go ahead and tap in to that layer and begin to tap into the emotions that are within the seventh layer of the body. Tap into the thoughts, the feelings, tapping in to the auric field, the seventh field of the body. This is the holographic expression, projection of the seventh chakra. So go ahead and tap in. And this is where I really want you to begin to observe where we have tears, openings, because this is where the non physical meets the physical. This is where we begin to project into our reality the ability to create, to manifest. So tap in. And the question that I would like for you to ask is, where are we seeing through separation as opposed to unity? Where are we choosing fear over love in our everyday interactions, in our inner dialogue? and the way that we see the world. I want you to tap in to that seventh chakra and see through those eyes what you can find within that space. You're doing amazing. Very good. Excellent. Now that you're here, let's go up to the eighth. And we're going to activate the eighth before we start working and healing the body. So go ahead and tap into the eighth. Notice that layer and the emotions that are there. Okay. Any tears, any openings in your multidimensional body. This is one of the most important chakras that has to do with our creative life force. Any kind of very deep, profound cyclical traumas around trust of the intuitive self in divine feminine are really stored and living within this plane. So just notice what you can find there. And we're going to begin our healing integration of the physical body now. As we're running energy through the body, I want you to begin to observe now, observing your entire multidimensional body as if you're looking from the outside in at those 8 layers. And I want you to observe as you watch yourself in a state of meditation from the outside in, almost as if you're remote viewing yourself. What is the common theme in your organism right now? Who needs support? What is the emotion that most tends to come up? Notice that in your entire organism. What is the belief that is being played out at this current time? You are looking at a snapshot of the universe through your body. Whatever is within is what is without. And so, what we see in this body, you are looking at the layers of the world, the layers of the universe, of our immediate galaxy, looking at the states of the planets, your planets, as they are an expression of yourself. So just notice the information as you look at this incredible center physical body is like the sun, and the layers of the body are like the rings around that sun of the different layers, dimensional planes. So, what I'd like for you to do is to notice the common theme, and I want you to tap into that common emotion that seems to stand out the most for you. What is that emotion? Breathing deeply and exhale. And as you tap into that common emotion that you're feeling, go ahead and locate all the parts of the body that are storing that emotion in the body. All the parts of the body that are storing that emotion. Go ahead and tap into that emotion. And I want you to use your memory, the subconscious mind, all of the memories of this lifetime and the past lifetimes, all the lifetimes that are occurring simultaneously in this moment. We allow ourselves to call forth all the fragments that have occurred through this emotion. Go ahead and take a look at that. All the fragments that have occurred through this emotion. Take a look at them in front of you, all of those fragments. Notice that you have ancestors that have come forth now. All of these ancestors, all of these fragments that are here in a crowd in front of you, they are the ones that require healing at this time. And these are anchoring reference points that we were just discussing earlier that are making us intercommunicate with these fragments of ourselves. So go ahead and take a look at them, surround them in a golden sphere of light, and begin to understand what is it that they need in order to experience the opposite of what they're experiencing now. What do they need? observing, watching, and using your inner knowing, your intuition to see that. I want you to allow yourself to provide all of these fragments what they need. So we're going to go ahead and visualize bringing down from source that healing and giving them that healing, allowing them to absorb into their body all of this need, everything that they require. And they're going to absorb it into the cores of their bodies as they begin to merge into one. All of these fragments, all of these fragments. And a lot of these fragments are in the higher dimensional bodies. So as soon as we heal that, we're going to go work in the higher levels. Very good. I also want you to provide yourself with the same thing that they need. Breathing deeply and exhaling. Go ahead and inhale deeply. And we're going to allow this beautiful integration of these fragments that have now merged into one. Go ahead and observe what has changed. Take a look at it. Different. Look at this being. So powerful, so integrated, so complete, so aware of what is necessary. So you are learning through this experience what it means to embody the integrated self. Go ahead and visualize absorbing that aspect of yourself into your body as it becomes a part of you. This is who you are. This healing is yours. As you do that, direct that healing energy into every part of the body that is feeling sore, whether it's emotional or whether it's physical. Any ailments, aches, and pains are healed through this reintegration of these fragments. And this is how we begin to learn to heal the body. We can access this information through our multidimensional body that provides the healing and information. Very good. Breathing deeply. And we're going to go deeper now that we have healed this physical body, integrated those parts of ourselves. We're going to allow ourselves to go deeper. Go ahead and go up into the 9th dimension now. And notice how the energy flows more freely through the body. I also want you to notice how each layer of the body has repaired, gently fusing, becoming more solid, more complete. As you go up to the 10th dimension, the 11th dimension. And as you observe these dimensional planes, begin to notice where we have tears, openings. Notice the emotions. Now, these emotions are going to be a little different. These emotions speak to our interdimensional expression, the parts of us that are being called now to do work in integration now, and that will help us move through the next few years of major earth transitions. Go ahead and tap into those. And it's going to feel almost like not human emotions, but just awareness, thought forms. Notice how they are more broad. Notice how they're more expansive. They are more expansive because on these dimensional planes, the concepts are no longer of just independent organisms. It is a complete awareness of all dualistic expressions and even higher manifestations of creation, which means that we see things in unity. So begin to tap in to what that feels like. the ability to look at your reality through unity. And go ahead and repair all the lower layers of your body down to the physical with this new understanding of unity, of integration. What does it take? What does this total organism, yourself, as a mirror of the earth, as a mirror of the galaxy, of the mirror of the universe, what does it take in order for it to embody unity? Go ahead and tap into that. Take a moment, breathing deeply. With every breath you take, observing where we can embody more of that unity and providing ourselves with what we need in order to embody that unity inside and out. Notice where we tend to have inner battles within us, the parts of us that fight against each other or are fearful or still afraid of coming into its own power. Provide nurturing, protection, healing for that child, that inner part of us that feels afraid of vulnerability, of being truly seen for what it is. Provide it with love. And love is wholeness, love is unity. And so allow yourself to embody that. Very good. And we begin to tap into this collective ray of light, this brilliant, brilliant blue indigo ray of light that comes down from this 11th dimension. This is holographic, completely new technology of the multidimensional body. So begin to bring down this healing into the body, letting go of anything that is artificial and connecting with only what is organic, what is natural, connecting with the pure source of life force that can be brought in through this instrument of the physical body. As a vessel connection to the whole, to source, allow yourself to connect up into the 12th and 13th chakra and source. As you begin to activate the higher dimensional planes, bringing down this source light over your body and beginning to integrate fully this understanding of safety, in that safety and that protection of our understanding of neutrality, beginning to allow for an environment to withstand the higher vibrational frequencies of these dimensions. Very good. Very good. As you allow that to embody into the physical body, taking a nice deep breath, noticing any other parts of the body that require clearing, and just allowing yourself to visualize showering the body with this white light to just remove those debris out. And as we become more and more acquainted with the feeling of unity inside and out, you allow yourself an opportunity to expand your perspective, the way that you're looking at things and the way that you see yourself. So I want you to allow yourself to come back into the room. And as you open your eyes, grounded down to the center of the earth, aware of your energetic body, the 7 layers that are expressed around you, and the chakra system which is the core of that expression, the origin of that holographic expression around you, knowing that you are in full control of the emotional bodies and that you're in control of what you're creating. Excellent. So I want to thank you so much, beautiful soul, for taking the time to do this meditation, to do this work with yourself. And notice that you will reap the benefits of this work that will long withstand within the next couple of weeks as you integrate further these energies. The kind of shifts that we're experiencing in the world today are not just momentary, hourly shifts. They are things that take months to integrate in the body. And they are layers and layers of information that we are receiving through the main antenna, which is the physical body. The physical body, as it navigates through our everyday life, is, remember, a holographic projection that is more non physical than physical. And remember that all of the layers of your body are constantly interacting with the world around you. The human body, like the center core of a sun or the center core of a universe, is at the moment where it begins to unify all of its duality, feminine and masculine, to become whole. And so, this is what we're doing as an individual human organism, as a planetary organism with all of the fragment organisms of itself through humans' expressions, and in our immediate galaxy and beyond into the universe and multiverse. It is layers within layers within layers of information, all fractals of one another. So, if we want to create a change or affect the world in any way, that work begins with the inner work that we do within us. The more that we practice the alchemy of the mind, body, and spirit, we begin to master the emotional bodies, which are the first three that govern and create the material and what we experience within the physical and through the physical. We experience through the physical, through the senses. So, more we get acquainted with the language of frequency and the language of energy and emotion, the more we can begin to process quickly the waves of information that are being brought through this antenna. As we are shifting galactically and universally in this spiral of ascension, which is a natural expression of all organisms, we are speeding up some of this information more and more. The vibrational frequency of the planet speeds up, and therefore time speeds up, and our bodies are having to adjust to that new collective frequency. More information is coming to surface regarding the advancements of consciousness in all areas, whether it's science or the physicals or the spiritual, are coming to surface. And we've been seeing that in layers over the past 3 years, where all of the dark parts of us that are causing blockages in the ability to integrate higher frequencies because we are readjusting to the collective frequency, are what cause illness, pain, stagnation, and magnify those emotions in your everyday experience. So, a great way and an easy way to know what to do to heal yourself right now is by noticing the emotion that keeps coming up, the trigger that keeps coming up. And within that emotion, as you dive deeper into it, is an entire history, ancestral history, galactic history, snapshot of this repetitive thought form that is not only running through you, but is running through the collective. Because we heal in phases. Organisms, as we are interconnected as one family, um, we are all moving through this spectrum of different expressions of vibrational frequency, different emotions, different states of our progression and our evolution. So it's necessary for us to become aware of what's coming up so that we know how to move through that and adjust physically, mentally, and emotionally to the shifts that are happening galactically. So I strongly advise and I invite you to sit with yourself. And the more resistance you feel to meditation and to the emotions that arise in that meditation, the more difficult and more separation we're going to experience with ourselves and the world around us, creating more compartmentalized beliefs, more beliefs of separation. And that is an illusion because the veil of separation is only occurring through the three-dimensional physical tangible plane. And that is just one of many dimensional aspects that we are a part of and that we embody. So acquaint yourself with these other dimensions, which is where we're headed. We are headed towards these more organic, higher systems of creation. So I invite you to train yourself in that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. It was an honor to be here with you and share some time with you. I love you guys all so much. I'll be posting this on YouTube and Facebook. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I really look forward to connecting with you. And let me see what's up with my lights. I have no idea. So thank you again. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. If you want to get a DNA reprogramming with me or um, a hypnotherapy session, please reach out at geraldineorozco.com. And I'd be honored to work with you deeper in those areas. And please check out WisdomCon. It's a conference I'm producing in order to really talk about these topics and practice the things that we are learning as opposed to just hearing them and then going back into our everyday life. I'll also be speaking at Camp Disclosure and the Higher Self Expo. So I'm really, really excited to be a part of that, co-hosting the Higher Self Expo with a lot of incredible, amazing speakers that will be talking about the science and spirituality. So I invite you to join us there. All of the dates and the information for those events are down below on the description, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All my love.